setting an agenda for leadership of the 10th House of Representatives, a Niger Delta perspective. Gentlemen of the press, welcome to this media engagement aimed at engaging our minds as intellectual militants in the ongoing debate over the zoning and sharing of the key positions in Nigerian National Assembly, especially the House of Representatives after the 2023 general election. Our group, the Niger Delta Right Advocates, NDRA, being a frontline advocacy group in the region, have worked tirelessly in the Fourth Republic to ensure the protection of lives and livelihood of long-suffering people of our region, whose aquatic flora and fauna has experienced the worst form of devastation owing to the crude exploitation and exploration. Our group therefore owes a duty to our people, and indeed Nigeria, not to fall for the long-suffering debate of zoning, religion, class of age, which are sentiments and gimmicks crafted by political oppressors in order to continue to hold down the oppressed. The NDRA stands on the platform of merit, service, patriotic zeal, transparency, and loyalty to the Nigerian project, which are vital ingredients to unshackle our people from the twin evil of poverty and ignorance. Therefore, we are emboldened to set a clear agenda for the leadership that will wish Nigeria, which must be built on transparency, accountability, trust, intelligence, and above all, youthfulness. We cannot talk about leadership of the most important arm of the National Assembly, which aggregates the totality of our diversity as a people, without talking about getting a leadership that will prioritize the need of the long-suffering and marginalized people, whether they are formed in Niger Delta, or Benue, or Kashamfan, or Karun Namodi. Our interest is Project Nigerian, with priority for setting a legislative framework that will banish poverty in our region by reducing gas flaring, crude oil stealing, increasing entrepreneurship by deliberately encouraging artisan refiners, licensing more modular refineries, and promoting a green environment in the interest of our unborn generation as a Niger Delta people. In recent days, we have read of very pedestrian and jaundiced reasons why positions should be zoned or allocated to certain individuals, which we find very ridiculous and insulting to our collective sensibility as Nigerians. We have also read personal attacks, rendition of ethnic jargonism, unnecessary sense of entitlement, attempt at projecting strong men rather than institutions, etc. All these point to one thing: the lack of democratic credentials by all those who seek to market and introduce obvious, unqualified candidates to the Nigerian people as Speaker of the House of Representatives. The NDRA is minded, therefore, to throw our weight behind someone who brings what we call generational balance in the current leadership equation of the country, and also an intellectual, brilliant fellow. Honorable Benjamin Okezie Kalu, the member representing Bende Federal Constituency and the current spokesperson of the House of Representatives, a second-term member of the Green Chamber, and a sole survivor of the APC, in the electoral dynamics that swept away many strong and mighty, including sitting governor of Abia State in the February 25th, 2023 election. That this man survived the popular test of his people, who returned him through the ballot as the only member of the House of Representatives on the APC ticket from Abia State. Gentlemen, politically speaking, no candidate vie on the platform of the ruling APC can win the speakership position through the vote of APC reps members alone. Since voting could be across party lines and members of the APC, PDP, NNPP, LP, ADC, ABGA, and SDP will all vote to decide who gets the job. It therefore requires that a candidate with multi-party acceptability will be forwarded and Representative Benjamin Okezie-Kalu fits the bill. From our calculation, if you aggregate the number of all reps members from the opposition political parties and have them vote en masse for any candidate, there will be an upset. Therefore, the APC must do the right thing by choosing a pan-Nigerian candidate in the person of Representative Benjamin Okezie-Kalu, member representing Bende Federal Constituency and the current House spokesperson of the 9th Assembly, in order to give Nigerians a speaker who embodies national and non-ethnic, regional, religious sentiment. For us and our allies across the country, we do believe that the mandate of speaking for all Nigerians should rest on the young and energetic shoulder of this Nigerian. Having contributed immensely to the growth of the democratic process with the sponsorship of over 43 bills, combining it effortlessly with the task of building bridges across several interests to stabilize the leadership of the 9th House of Representatives. Serving as member of the Committee on Niger Delta, which has given him first-hand knowledge of the suffering of the Niger Delta people. We reason that it could cost us more as a nation if we keep sacrificing our best brain on the altar of primordial sentiment. Finally, the emergence of gentlemen will change the complexion and complexity of politics in the Southeast and by extension Nigerian, because this brings to the table the much talked about handshake across the Niger. Representative Benjamin Okezie-Kalu speakership, by God's grace, will adequately capture the very critical demographic of our national lives that has to agitate for proper inclusion and representation. Yes, his emergencies will answer to the question of inclusivity of the youth of this country and give a voice to an emerging generation of unsung heroes. Let the Nigerian spirit be rekindled. Though tribes and tongues may differ in brotherhood, we shall stand behind Representative Benjamin Okezie-Kalu. The NDRA therefore present to Nigerians an agent that embodies our quest for a renewed hope. May God bless Nigeria. We thank you all for coming.